I've made some not so smart purchases in my life. I don't think I've ever done anything like this. So there was a Taylor Swift concert in Massachusetts, and it was outside, and I mean just drenched, right? So just pouring down rain. Somebody, an entrepreneur at that concert, I guess had Ziploc bags and collected some of the rain that was falling and is now selling it in like little baby jar-sized jars for $250. Rainwater.
I'm sorry.
From a concert
I'm sorry.
that didn't touch the artist, just happened to rain.
Mm-hmm. And they're selling it. That's crazy.
People are buying it.
Well, some people will buy interesting things. I mean, Scott bought a can of air one time.
No, I did not.
Yeah,
But
you
I know
did. I
people-
remember that.
No, I know people that are selling canned air. I read about a couple in Canada or somewhere. They were selling canned air from the Canadian Rockies in Alberta, and apparently they've made like $300,000
off of canned air.
Canned air.
Oh, no. Okay. So I got a girl I know, Carolyn from the afternoons. She was celebrating her 30th birthday, and her husband, because she wanted to go to this specific restaurant.
I can see Paul doing this.
So Paul rents a limousine to take them from Erie, Pennsylvania to Chicago to go to this very famous restaurant. 2 hours away. What did the girl order? Macaroni and cheese.
Carolyn from Brian and Carolyn ordered macaroni and cheese after a limo drive from where they lived in Pennsylvania to Chicago.
To Chicago. A limo drive, 2 hours there, 2 hours back.
Could have had Kraft macaroni and cheese at home.
For 89 cents a box.
Yeah, and don't need a limo for that. But hey, what a nice gesture that Paul did, right?
I mean, celebrated her 30th birthday the exact way she wanted to celebrate.
I'm telling you. I don't know if you've seen anybody that has spent some money on some stuff.
Weird things.
I mean, I have a brother-in-law who buys everything off of television that he sees.
Like
all the
QVC and
infomercials.
stuff?
Yeah, the canned, hair that you spray on the back of your head that looks like you don't have a bald head.
And then when it
That
rains, it's
Ronco
all
stuff.
over your shirt.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
What was it, a Taylor Swift concert?
Yes.
Somebody brought Ziploc bags because it was raining, grabbed the rain, and then put it in baby bottles and sold it for $300 a piece?
$250. What looks like baby jars or something like that, baby food jars.
And people bought it.
Yeah.
And, it's Rob and Liz in the morning, his radio. So Jesse is here as we think about some of those expensive things that you buy just on a whim. And what was it for you, Jesse?
We have an anniversary date that we went and we said we were just going to order what we want. We weren't going to care about the market price. And we ordered what we wanted and left with two $180 steaks.
Oh, no.
And a very large bill.
I bet. What was it all together?
It was over $300.
Ooh.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it. It was the Wagyu steak from Japan. It was very good. It was all buttery and yummy. It was worth it. But we will from now on check the market price.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
Brad decided, I want to bring my grandma on a trip. And Grandma always wanted to go to all these national parks. And so he decided, okay, Grandma, you and I are going on a road trip.
This is so much fun.
They didn't go to one or two national parks. They went to all 63 national parks. Just wrapped it up. Grandma is 93 years old.
What?
And then traveled with her grandson, Brandon, to 63 national parks, living the life.
What a heart this kid has. I don't know that many, maybe 20, 25-year-olds, however old he is, that would spend that much time consistently with their grandparents.
It was about 7.5 years to do all 63 parks, but they just wrapped up all 63 parks.
I would love to be inside his brain and hear, some of the stories that she shared with him. Because, if it was a road trip, they were talking a lot about maybe, what life was like when she was younger. And
Well,
how
she has an
things have
Instagram
changed.
page.
What?
Yeah. It's called Grandma Joy's Road Trip.
Okay.
And you see the entire journey that they took together.
Oh, my goodness. I'm following it right now.
Right?
I want to. Oh, my goodness. She's wearing rollers. She's wearing rollers in her hair.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
Question. I think Liz will be able to answer this. What's a temu?
It's that. Is it like a shopping site?
Temu.
Okay,
What is
yeah.
it? Is that what that is?
I think it's like.
Well, we get a text from Kat talking about Temu and ordering things off of that, like Amazon. She gets like ice trays off of this Temu thing.
Okay, I think it works kind of like Amazon. So Temu, if I'm saying it correctly, has like clothing, has little knickknacks for the house, like a little bit of everything. I've never used it, so I don't know anything about it. I don't know to trust it. I don't know how quickly they do their orders or anything like that. I've been a little nervous.
Is it like a Big Lots but online?
I think it's like really,
I feel like Ninja knows more about this than I do. What's this Temu thing?
So, it's like it's like Amazon. It's like you buy things online, but they're like cool random things that are kind of cheap, but they're neat.
But they're random.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
totally, from what I understand. Okay, Pauline just texted 800-447-7234 and said she has ordered from Temu. It takes a couple of weeks to get your stuff, but it was great stuff. She said, I got a lot of stuff on there for $50, and she means a lot of stuff.
What stuff?
I don't know.
Did you get an iPhone?
I don't know about that. Okay, Clarissa said I was a Temu hater for a while, but I got sucked in because of a stupid good sale, and they basically give stuff out for free because it's so cheap. Huh? So she's saying that it's so super cheap that it's totally worth it, I guess.
Really?
So I don't know. Okay, I'm feeling a little better about it. There's
do you
another one,
mean?
Sheen.
I don't know anything about that.
Something like, there's another one, and I've been a little nervous to try that one as well because I just, I don't want to put my credit card out there, and I want my stuff now. That's why, I like going local and getting my stuff like right now, being able to put my hands on it and feel the material. But also Amazon because they bring it the next day.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
So we're hearing from Donna at 800-447-7234 because Liz was intrigued about this Temu thing.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, and Shein and all those websites. But Temu, first of all, or however you say it.
However
I don't
say
know.
it. What about it, Donna?
I order from there a lot.
What's the last thing you got off it?
I've got some clothes. I've got some little gadgets for my kitchen. They're reasonable. They have clothes, shoes, gadgets, all kinds of stuff.
And it saves you money,
Right.
but do they get it to you pretty quickly?
I have ordered and got stuff. It takes about 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. That doesn't sound too quick to me if you want it like now.
Oh, it sounds pretty good to me. Okay, April is actually...
2 weeks is good?
I think 2 weeks is fine.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, because
Enjoy
I've
that.
ordered things that's about that long. Okay, April is helping us figure out how to pronounce it. She said it's Temu.
Oh, it's not Temu.
No, she said she's heard it pronounced Temu, so we're kind of all just trying to
We're
figure it
try-
out. Yeah,
we're all just trying.
We're trying. She said she bought a trunk organizer and 2 dog seat belts for $9.
Really?
$9. She
What's
said,
the catch to this thing?
Right, I'm trying to figure it out because she said it took 5 days to get it to her. So it's like Wish, and I have heard
Wish
is another website, and I've heard if you order from Wish, it might cost $1 for a whole spring wardrobe, but it takes like 6 months to get it to you.
Ooh.
She said it's better quality and doesn't take so long to get it to you. Randy has gone on Temu and ordered a Nintendo Switch for $7.
Really?
Did it work?
I thought that's funny. Does it work? Like Teresa, I heard from Teresa, and Teresa's like, listen, I've had a whirlwind problem and issues with this thing.
Right, because I guess somebody got her information and got into her Facebook and her credit card.
So there's the catch. I'm thinking, what's the catch?
Yeah, I don't know if that's like universal, if that happens a lot, or if hers was
It
isolated.
did to her, she said.
I know. And when it is you, it's just like you're telling everybody, and
Well,
I get it.
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to download the thing.
Yeah, now I'm freaked out again.
Right?
I was like, yay!
She was excited. It's like, oh.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
So Eva is a nanny. A nanny to Cohen, and Cohen has Down syndrome. And the most touching thing that I think that you're going to hear all day today comes from Eva to Cohen, as every day as she helps get him ready for school. He's 5 years old. Gets him ready for school. She helps him with words of affirmation. Listen to this.
Yes, you are handsome. Okay.
Good day.
You're gonna have a good day. Yes, you are. What else? Say I am.
But
You're important. Yes, you are. What else? Say I
am
smart. Yes, and you're gonna have a good day.
good day.
Okay, I need to know those words of affirmation every day, and she does this with Cohen on a daily basis.
Right. And so much so that he does have some speech issues, but he's working on these 4 things, these daily affirmations, and they're getting clearer and clearer. But you know what? Even if he can't speak them clearly to where anybody else can understand them, he has those words in his mind and on his little heart, and he knows that he is smart, he is handsome, he's going to have a good day, and most importantly, he is important.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
A big salute to Raymond Sykes. Raymond Sykes is a firefighter in Savannah.
Oh, good.
The guy is a hero. I mean, there was this one call at the air traffic control tower where the elevator was stuck all the way at the top. 2 people are in it, so he goes and he rescues them out of that elevator.
I was like, that movie Speed.
I know, it does
Yeah.
sound like a movie, doesn't it? And to be more movie-esque, Mary is one of the 2 people, and she's pregnant.
So he actually saved, 3 people?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 people that day. So Mary, of course, gave birth, and her little daughter, Mila, so beautiful, all grown up now, 18 years old, just graduated from high school.
Oh, my goodness. That's quite a journey.
She wanted somebody to be at her graduation party
Yeah?
because she's heard the story all her life of the firefighter that saved her mom while she was in her mom's belly, in her womb. And she's like, I want that firefighter at my graduation party.
So she hadn't met him before.
I don't know that.
Okay.
But I do know that she invited him and he came.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
good.
How amazing is that? I mean, I can just imagine. My son, Wes, is a police officer. And I don't think he's ever been invited somewhere or somebody's come back and said, thank you for your help in that.
Well,
You know?
but a graduation party, it's not only a celebration of the graduate themselves, but it's also a time for those who have supported that graduate. And man, he was really kind of the first one other than Mama.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
Depending upon what school district you're in, either school's getting out this week or next week. Oh, summer break is here. It's Rob and Liz in the morning, his radio.
So, and you may be deciding, okay, I want to get the teacher an end of the year gift. I don't have kids in school right now, so I'm not thinking about it. But I saw something yesterday. It was like a post on social about not to get mugs, teacher mugs, because they have enough.
Really?
Coffee mugs.
That would make sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that's a popular gift to get.
Right. But one I was surprised by was no gift cards.
Why?
Because they said if you don't know, like let's say you get them a random gift card to Home Depot and they're not somebody who's doing any home improvements or they don't garden, or then what are they going to use it for?
One of those Visa cards would work.
A Visa
you can
card would
spend it
be
anywhere, right?
awesome. And I think that would be fine. Or if you know that your kid's teacher absolutely loves to go to a favorite coffee shop or a favorite restaurant or a favorite clothing store, then I think, sure, get a gift card.
But you've got to know the teacher.
You gotta
know.
know.
If gift cards are out, what's in?
That's what it is. It said don't do, it was more of a what not.
Oh, thanks.
To get the teacher.
That's so helpful for me.
But I think
I'm like, tell me what to get.
Well, it led me to say, ask questions. Just like you would ask, I always ask my husband, okay, what is, Father's Day's coming up. What do you want for Father's Day? Rather than try to guess and spend money and it's wasted, find out for sure. So ask the teacher this morning.
You're right. That's easier said than done.
Send an email.
Send an email.
Yeah.
Tell me what you like.
Get on the platform that, you use to communicate with the teacher all year long and say, hey, I'd really love to gift you with something, or I'd like to give you a Cersei or something. So,
a what?
Surprise.
What did you say?
A Cersei.
A Cersei? What?
Southern women have our own language.
Cersei.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
You're feeling downtrodden. Try some bee therapy. It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, his radio. It's a thing.
It is a thing.
It's in the UK, but it's a thing. Bee therapy.
Yeah, it's starting to kind of creep out just from the UK and go to different parts of the world. So I feel like it's going to be here sooner or later. But here's what you do. It's almost like when you go get a massage at a place or a facial or a body wrap. So it's a spa setting. It's really luxurious, indulgent. So they have 60,000 bees underneath what they call as an epipod. Right? It's like a little building, a little tiny building. You lay on a table, 60,000 bees under the floor of this pod.
See, that's the thing. It's under the floor. So when I first heard this, bee therapy, 60,000 bees, I'm like, I don't want to be covered in bees.
Absolutely
That's not what's happening.
No.
Evidently, the hum of the bees give off this vibe or this vibration so that when you're laying on these beds in this, what you call it, an epipod?
Epipod, yeah.
Okay.
Which is weird. I don't know where that
Sounds
name
like a
comes
facial.
from. It does kind of. Or
I'll
a
go
pen.
get my epipod now.
Yeah, and so the vibration relaxes you, and you just lie there for like 60 minutes. And it costs a good bit. It's several $100s for this therapy, right? Well, I was out when they said you're going to be in a place near 60,000 bees.
Right?
No, I'm not.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
I have to do one of these purges probably about every 4 or 5 months. Rob and Lizz in the morning, his radio.
Now just think it through. Think it through. How many subscription services do you have that you stream? You know, like Netflix and Disney Plus and Paramount Plus and everything else that's plus. How many services do you have? And then you got to think through how many do you actually use? Because you'd be shocked on how many people are paying for subscription services and barely use them.
Yeah. Well, I had to purge because around Christmas, it's really the only time that I'll watch the Hallmark Channel because I love those Christmas movies.
She does.
And so
There's another service, by the way, you should try out. I don't even know what it's on.
What is it?
The one that Cameron Bure
Oh, is it GAC?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's where all those Christmas movies
But
went.
I haven't found that I needed to get the subscription for that. Like the carrier that I have, you couldn't get all the Christmas movies, so that's the only reason. But come January, I had to purge it because I'm like, I ain't never going to watch this.
Well, there's another one. They're merging a couple of them. That HBO one, now it's called Max.
Because they teamed up with, is it Hulu? Is that the one?
Discovery, I think like that.
Discovery, that's what it is.
Scott would
yes.
know.
Yeah, the Max.
The Max. What is it? It's HBO and what else?
It's HGTV, like Food Network.
Yeah, okay.
So it is
that's
Discovery.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I have Discovery Plus.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, there's so much junk on TV. I'm
Oh, my
serious.
goodness, so
that you
much.
can stream that I find myself watching those home repair shows and renovations because they're clean.
Because you know it's safe. Yeah. Absolutely.
And then I'm learning a thing or two.
Well, but you know what? It's not even just the streaming services as far as subscriptions that I got to purge. I had FabFitFun. I had Ipsy. One of my sons had a fishing tackle box subscription that he would get, and they have been almost all purged out
Scott
of
got
our
rid
lives.
of something. What'd you get rid of?
There was one, I forget what it was, before Christmas. I signed up for like the free trial, and I had forgotten about it. My daughter was using it, and for like a music or some audio book, whatever.
Amazon Music?
Oh, like Amazon Music.
Amazon. I think that's what it was. And then I noticed on my bill last month, what is this? Oh, I was being charged for it, and I still had a subscription for it.
Got me on Prime one time. Hey, try Prime for 30 days. I'm like, yeah. 3 months later, I went, wait, what? What's this coming out of my...
$20. What?
Come on here, yeah. So it'd be worth it to kind of take a look at some of the things that you're subscribing to, paying for, and don't even use.
But you've got to figure out where you subscribe to it. Do you know that? If you go to the app itself, you can also go through, like if you have an iPhone, you have to go through Apple. So there's there's work in canceling these things.
There is.
A lot more work than it was to sign up.